Titanic footage wreck. So here we see that Carmen Liciardello got in a movie called Champion, and it was a boxing fight that really messed him up. It messed him up. He got really beaten in that movie, in reality. Now, that was in the year 2000. You know, Carmen's face was disfigured by the punches of a man that made the movie with him. If you look in the movie of Carmen, he really was inviting this black man to punch him. If you look the movie in detail, you see that Carmen was almost telling him, "Go ahead, beat me." You know, Carmen was doing a cover up right there. He was covering something. Carmen wanted to be beaten that way. Maybe he didn't know the consequences after it. But Carmen wanted this man in the movie. He provoking them to beat him really bad. That's why we don't hear anything about this color man getting in trouble in the box. I mean, you know, after the boxing movie. Because Carmen actually wanted to be beaten. He wanted to cover something really big, right? So I just saw a video on Titanic. That's a history channel, you know, history, and he said the tale is the tale of two stories. In other words, one is a tale. And don't get me wrong, Carmen. I know what I'm talking about, but it's a tale. Your case is a tale. It's something that was provoked. You wanted to cover up something. Now, Christopher didn't die in 2000. He died 3 years later. He got shot with a rifle in his mouth, and his face was like hamburger meat. So anyway, I think this video at Titanic, the story of two tales, you know, I mean whatever is the name of it, wreck something footage, Titanic, a two-tale story, a one-tale story actually. The other one is real. The other one, I was present and I witnessed, is real. Christopher was the Jesus Christ. Now, whatever is going on behind the scenes, Carmen wants riches. So we see here the combination of two things look like. Who was the real man behind the iron mask? Who was? It was Christopher. Now, there's something that Carmen knew back. This is way before Christopher's death. You know, that Carmen filmed that movie in The Champion. Now, I can discern, like I said, I'm just gonna repeat it again. I can discern the footage cover. There was something Carmen was covering. You look at the movie The Champion, I see that he was just come. You know, Carmen was telling that man, come. The man beat him really hard, but Carmen wanted that to happen. Maybe he didn't know how bad he was gonna feel afterwards or what's gonna happen after that. But he wanted this to happen this way. Yes. I know, I can see it. So anyway, 3 years later, Christopher got blown. His face was blown off I got another video, so I don't have to repeat everything again, where I tell the whole story. Okay? Now, what does that have to do with my cat? You know what I'm talking about.